We are not done. We are not washed. Blah, 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 blah. That seems strange. No, it's not. There's nothing wrong. Everything is fine. I am here. I am present. You can see me and my beautiful body and my strange hair and my wonderful filters, and you can request I maybe get a little closer so we can all feel really intimate. Yeah. Oh, hello. It's been a second. Is my running music? Yes, it is. Wonderful. Okay. All the technical stuff required for right now has been handled, which means I can say hello, 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 and thank you to Lucas. Great. Thank you. Thank you. That's 4 months. Thank you. That's a lot. Wow. Wow. Someone believes in me, and I'm glad someone believes in me, because that's the little bit of support that will get me through the next 4 months of strangeness and weirdness and vague discomfort that comes with trying to talk to myself into a microphone for multiple hours, multiple days a week. All things considered, though, maybe it's not that weird. If people do strange things anyway, and people talk themselves out of amazing stuff they could really be doing, I need to harness the delusion of champions, wear the shoes of a champion, the delusion of champions, the kind of mentality that Daigo used to get me hyped to watch a 1st to 10 set in a fighting game I don't like at all. This is crazy, by the way. New player, new best guy, the guy of the current generation Street Fighter Meta RD said, hey, Daigo, 1st to 10 me, official business stands on ground. And Daigo was like, yeah, I got you. And a bunch of people were like, no, don't make Daigo do this. Oh, hi, Roxcon. Welcome, welcome. Chat is finally loaded. Great to have you. I was going to talk about Daigo Umehara. Oh, yes, I am dual streaming. Roxcon is YouTube gang. Yeah, Roxcon is YouTube gang. Now I'm in a weird place because I used to have a couple people who only watched me on Twitch who did not move to watch me on YouTube, and I have a few people who watch me on YouTube who did not move to watch me on Twitch, so now I have to do this. This is my fault. I take responsibility. Like Barbie the Princess and the Pauper, we take responsibility. That's a deep cut reference for all you Barbie heads in chat. Shoutouts to all my real ones who are just like you, you're just like me. There's something else we'd rather be. But would I really rather be something else? I'm at the point now where I've coped and I've realized that the reality of being an onion is alright. Because at least I'm me, right? Anyway, a bunch of people were like, Daigo, you're too old for this. You're not gonna be a Mena. You're gonna tarnish your legacy. And then Daigo made the most like hype promo reel talking about the real spirit of this, improving yourself against people and the fire lit within him. And he seems like the most awake he's been in like a decade and a half. So, you know, maybe he locks in. If he does, that will be legendary. I love wrestling, let me tell you. There's some real excitement there. He can really become a WrestleMania Undertaker with no Brock Lesnar. Yeah, no, what a time to enter and hear me talking about the thing I talk about over and over again. And I am not sorry. Because wrestling is the coolest thing ever to hurt me a lot, and damn does it hurt me a lot. Get an Apple VR as we finally talk about wrestling with you. You don't need an Apple VR to talk about wrestling with me. You can just type little words into chat. Yes, yes, yes. Wrestled our way into our hearts. Oh boy, and it totally ripped my heart out limb from limb in the name of making money, but not actually making money. Because the thing about wrestling is that it's total nonsense, and it always ends up at a point where it's like, how did we get here? A lot of the time, it's about random, extremely bizarre, like trope on trope insistence, where the subversion becomes the trope, and then people are like, oh, I recognize that, and then they have to do weird things, and then you realize that like we're back behind trying to give the legacy that older guys wanted to them post-mortem, because something we could not let go of The Rock and John Cena. And everywhere else also has weirdness, not just the WWE circle. And you better believe I don't just watch WWE. Shout outs to Darby Allin, shout outs to Maxwell Jacob Friedman, shout outs to Kota Ibushi, shout outs to Sayakami Tani. That is me dropping a bunch of names so I don't look like a wrestling LARPer. Fucking Cena, right? Shout outs to Moxley! World's most pregnant man. The way he gets penetrated by other men. Man, I can't wait for Ultimate Warrior to make a comeback. I mean, look, truthfully, I can sit here and say, oh, the crowd comeback Super Saiyan Hulk Hogan mode thing is stupid, but it makes sense if you watch the show a certain way, and that's a thing that someone do, and it can be exciting. Now, admittedly, a lot of those characters are traditionally for people from a different time than me, and they don't really resonate with me in the same way as they did some people at X or Y time. Is the Stardom pay-per-view like insane? You can drop me a spoiler that'll make me want to watch it. It's okay, we can do that. No problems, no problems. That's okay. The wrestling guys I talk about sound like beer reviewers? Do beer reviewers have stripper names too? Ah, oh my god, the legacy. Saya! The legacy! That's crazy. Now I have to watch it. We'll find time. I know we'll find time. I have to watch it. If that happened, I have to watch it. That's an extremely important happening in the world of Joshi. Which is the only world that really matters. Let's be real with ourselves. They sound like they have stone that is the strangest thing I've like ever heard said about someone. You sound like you have stone kidneys. That's crazy. Dropping into new people, which is a good thing, honestly. Like as much as I love a good old guy, and damn do I, considering I was just talking about how Daigo was getting me excited to watch a first to 10 in a game I don't like. I must stress, I really don't like Street Fighter 6 and I don't like watching it. But admittedly, part of that is also kind of the culture around fighting games now not being entertaining enough for me to want to watch a game I don't like. And most of the games most popularly played are games I don't like anyway. But like real, like first to 10, like super, like gather around for some crazy grudge match stuff. That's what it's about. That old, like salty, sweet mythos. Bah. Build it up. I don't care who wins a tournament at this point. Tournaments are like a general gray aura farming, I guess, you know, and I don't care how much money someone makes. Fighting games aren't about making money. Like you can do it and that's like fine. Like who am I to stop you from trying your best to do whatever you need to do? Oh yeah, that's cute. Yes. So you win this title and you become the leader, kind of like becoming the leader of like any stable, like a bloodline or... Wow, that's cool though, right? And there is a lot of pressure, and even for the person actually like there, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, like, you are the guy now. You are John Stardom, inventor of Joshi Pro Wrestling, right? The things I wonder is like, is there wrestling but as cool as like how tournament arcs make it seem, but not the like modern tournament arcs? I'm talking where you have a guy whose martial art is American football. You know, I do love some of that stuff. And every once in a while, there are people who make that kind of thing really happen. Yes, I do see the emojis floating off of the little heart button. I just want you to know I do appreciate your little confetti emojis. They go straight to my heart, my cold metal blue heart. Flush emoji, flush emoji. Guy whose martial art is American football. Pop on KOF 98. Famously known for its character, Brian Battler, epic American football martial artist who jumps and spins. Well, you know, I don't know how this stuff works. My composition is insane, all right? They put the onion together. Like Edwin, they put the pieces together, and it was very difficult, so I don't understand it. All I know is that I am the freaking onion. Oh yeah. My name is David. I want some ice cream, David. My name is Edwin. Edwin lore. Apparently, and I'm not playing Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic to find out, but apparently it's lore accurate. David does want some ice cream and get run over by a car. Edwin did make the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together, and he is now being subject to a clown attack. I did just mention that I didn't play Five Nights at Freddy's. A reputation I will never live down. And Roxanne, you can say you hate onions all you want, but you love me. I want some ice cream, David. Yeah, I should go into FL Studio and delete all the work I have on this song cover I was doing and just do a cover of Jackie's Box Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic song instead. Roxcon, I don't know what YouTube censors at this point, but you getting mad at it's funny. YouTube detected the malice in your voice when you typed that. Is that onions or is that like lemons? Voice message chats. I know some people who do primarily Twitch have TTS stuff. Which is an interesting idea, and I might do it at some point, but that would be me encouraging you to go to Twitch where that stuff is actually like integrated into it. Luckily, that's primarily where my signal comes from, so it would work for everything, but you'd have to be on Twitch to actually interface with it. I'm not looking it up on YouTube Shorts. I'd rather just take your word for it, frankly. Look it up on YouTube Shorts. I learned everything I know from YouTube Shorts. Oh, you want it to be you? I'm thinking. Because that's kind of a funny idea if I took like reverse cameos. Fish, hi, fish, hi. I was just talking about Daigo getting me excited to watch a first to 10 in a game I don't like. He's bringing back fighting games energy. It's about proving yourself against the best instead of winning tournament money. Sourced from morally dubious places and the result of buyouts and corporate siege. I watched Planet of the Apes and Young Sheldon entirely through YouTube Shorts. I mean, I think you could do that. Roxanne, why would you get angry if like voice messages existed? And Sebastian, you're asking me what game? Is it okay if I call you that here? By the way, just let's get this out of the way here. Is that okay? What game? Game I hate. Game Memory Leak famously hates Street Fighter 6. For you, baby, anything? That's what I'm talking about. You see, that's why they all love me. They all love me. Get angry you and go grr on the voices. That would be funny if I did like a cameo stream. Like, Street Fighter 6 is kind of yucky. I don't like the way it plays, and it follows the same community culture from other fighting games that I know I said this before, but I'm saying it for everyone else who's just locked in. That culture from fighting games that makes it not very exciting to watch. It's extremely impersonal. They don't have that like fun, salty, sweet grudge match thing that really used to make fighting games fun. It's more fun than watching the tournament, frankly. I do actually have Fatal Fury in my library. I've never downloaded it. I got it from a family member as like a Christmas gift. And they're still, every year is a threat that they're gonna put a character from wrestling that I like in the game, and then I'm gonna be out here like, haha, Liv Morgan's, do the Oblivion, do it. And then they're gonna have her like epic, like her epic like cringe pop music entrance music. It's gonna be so awesome. Liv Morgan WWE versus Ken Shiro. Anime Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, SpongeBob and Super Mario Brothers, Sandy the Paper. It is crazy what having an absurd amount of money has done to video games. Sometimes it's funny, oftentimes it's very sad. But like, who am I to decide? That emoji. That yours, it looks kind of small on my screen. Type fail. That seems like a kind of generic Twitch emote. Not in that like it doesn't mean anything, but that like it doesn't belong to someone. If a video game is available on Fightcade 2, I'd rather play it there than spend money. I'm not gonna mention that guy on stream. That would be psychotic. Okay. Yeah. And today the plan was, and it still is, and I will get to it when I feel like it, is we're just gonna play random stuff in Plants vs. Zombies 2 Reflourished and not the new stuff. Because you need to farm gems to unlock the new stuff. And I do not have those gems to play the new stuff. So I'm going to have to farm gems by just playing whatever else is there and still available to get gems to unlock the new stuff. And I can lose my mind along the way. That's okay. Everything you talk about, Roxcon, I'm trying to maintain an inoffensive, corporately friendly image. Your message got held? I don't know. Let me actually check. Let me open the Twitch mod window and see. Dirty Dom, you can keep that. You can keep that. I want that in chat. I approve of your message about Dirty Dominic Mysterio bamboozling T-Zoc and me popping off about it. Because that sounds incredible. I love every second of that. Corporate enough as is, you'll never be a free soul like Northern Lion or Germa. You know, maybe I won't be as cool. You know, maybe it'll take me years and years to unlock 35-year-old pushing 40 swag. But that's okay. For I continue to live. And it gives me something to look forward to. Because when I'm 30 years old, I get to be in the same age group as other very attractive 30-year-olds. And then I will finally be able to live. All right, Sebastian, can you define pulling a Mordecai here? Because I understand that pulling a Mordecai, right? SK really pisses me off because they really do all this insane stuff and then they pull a Mordecai, which obviously implies some form of ruining everything in the end because that's what Mordecai does. That's his thing. Well, I don't see your message, Sue. I think when YouTube like snipes a message, I don't see it. My biggest issue, my biggest character flaw is not watching enough foreign dramas. I'm sorry, I am not cool enough to have watched the telenovela adaptation of famous Argentinian comic. The name is evading my head. Adapted into a Canadian-Japanese cartoon. Cyber 6. That's what it's called. My references are on point today. Fumbling hard due to very avoidable stupid stuff. Yeah, right? Like, cause that's kind of the vision of, like, not the vision, but the natural state of companies with too many hands in their pot. There's a creative team with the vision that does a bunch of really cool stuff, and then there's someone else who paid a lot of money to put their hands in things randomly and say, add this guy I like, or do this thing, or put an ad here. This is a way I wrap the conversation back to wrestling, but entirely on accident, and yet they're very connected for very obvious reasons. Even if I don't want to say the name of the place and the investor, it's very obvious who it is, considering that at WrestleMania last year, not this year, not the one a couple weeks ago, but last year, they had a big plastering of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves logo in the middle of the ring the entire run, and it was like life taunting me and making fun of me. So yeah, they get everything I like. Because the things I like Mega Man and fighting games and wrestling, are more culturally influential to people than actually popular. Which makes them ripe for picking up so someone can farm cultural clout. It's insane. What's gonna happen to VTubers? Watch out, Leak, they're coming for you. They're gonna pay you so much money. Oh no. They say you attract what I fear. Oh no, a wealthy investor paying me a bunch of money so I can retire in peace. Oh, yikes. I can retire with my very attractive 30-year-old VTuber wife. Roxcon claiming he's already got investors for his game. We'll see about that. Haha. Rubs my Roxcon investor shades belly. This is a metaphor. Obviously, I don't have a belly. It's very unfortunate. In a year, we see the name redacted mattress style tag on your back. Yeah, you'll see Fatal Fury City of the Wolves Season 4 as like a little emblem on my shoulder. As like a little patch. I'll look like a NASCAR with all the advertisement space taken up on my outfit. It'll be the coolest thing ever. Raid Shadow Legends. But that's not today. Today I continue to be poor. And so we keep fighting, yes. The last thing I was working on was, yeah, that song cover. I've been doing a little bit of art. I've been opening FL Studio, trying to figure out how to make something that gets to beginning to end and sounds decent, but I'll always, like everyone, have a really strange time just listening to my voice back, and that's just how it is. You know, even like Brendan Urie on live stream hears his voice in the background and goes, "Ugh!" Your favorite singer hates listening to their voice. Think about it. Think about how Hayley Williams will never be given the comfort of getting to listen to Hayley Williams. It's not Hayley Williams. And then think about how much injustice there is in the world, because evidently there's quite a lot. Roxcon wants to be a sellout but lacks the pull. You'll get there one day. The sellout opportunity comes to you. You don't start with it. No one does. You have to do things that make you evidently valuable to people, and then you get to sell out. But you have to edge it so Raid Shadow Legends can give you more money on their initial offer. Or you can summon up all the guys who are like, I'm looking for an opportunity to sell out. Please, come on. I want to make this money. Will one day reject the advertisement. They'll reject the opportunity. They'll not do it. They'll have to cope with the fact that they've tried to manifest away their principles, but they still have them. Can you throw me under the bus for an opportunity at success? Roxcon, with the things you've heard me say, you're definitely capable. The question is, how long are you willing to wait for me to get a presence enough that would actually give you any relevant attention? And would that attention really be relevant? You know, jokes aside, building your thing off of like call-out culture doesn't actually do anything. People don't actually care about you, they care about the drama. They might coincidentally boost you in an algorithm or whatever, but you don't actually offer them anything that a person would continuously want. And certainly not something someone would pay money for. Sebastian, you do have the forbidden USB drives. The thing about user sorties_Sebastian, who is way cooler than me, is that he has a bunch of friends and he saves all of their art ever posted on niche Discord servers, which is where I post all my stuff because I'm not a good social media user. I'm actually very bad at it, which is why it's really strange that I'm here right now, but I like doing the thing. I just don't like managing twitter.com because twitter.com is disgusting. And you can tell my contempt for it because I still call it twitter.com. Oh yeah, Roxcon, I definitely have ammo against you too. Call it the Cuban Missile Crisis. That's a reference to American history. Just so you know, this onion exists in the real world. This onion's real and can come to your house. You ain't ever calling it anything other than Twitter. That's... yeah. Who does he think he is, Mega Man? Yeah, Mr. Musk, who became John Twitter by buying things out in relevance to a conversation previously had. Thought he was farming aura. He's Chunibyo cringe instead of Chunibyo awesome like me. And that's just disappointing. You would never do it like a real one. Oh boy, okay, we can continue. However, I am going to bring us to the Plants vs. Zombies, which should be ready and set up and working incredibly well. Wow, wonderful. Okay, get me to the corner. I don't take up as much space in cringe. And then put the microphone down, you can hear it jiggling and wiggling. I should get a hung up stand so I don't have to move it around all the time and that it doesn't take up half of my screen, causing me to play video games suboptimally and get embarrassed and hurt my ego. Sin of pride, memory leak, ego. Okay, so what do you think once you play Reflourished, the new plant designs? Oh, I think some of them are really cool. You've been struggling with audio? I'm not even struggling with audio, I'm struggling with my physical setup. Because my physical setup is like disgusting. Now you've seen it before, right? I'm in this little like box closet, like a real, like honest, genuine goon cave. Like this is the kind of thing that like degenerates go into to come back with like no hair and like the most terrifying lack of jawline ever and levels of scraggle and scruff but not full beard unbeknownst to man. And 7 more wrinkles on their forehead. That's where I live. This is the beach that makes you like a Wojak character. Someone goes awry in the middle, it's like, oh shit, nobody said anything. It's the lab setup. What if you're struggling with your physical stupidness? Well, aren't we always? A lot more zombies? Yeah, I know, epic boss fight. Let's go! You know what? They gave me Primal Sunflower, so literally, how can I lose? And, I don't have, like, a long-term, like, or not a long-term, I don't have like an instant to farm early game kills off of, so I don't have to spend money and I can board a little more sun. I think that's okay though. I think we'll be fine. I've actually never used Pyromine before. That's a bit of a new one. Really did a great job destroying that gravestone, buddy. You'll get it eventually. New nefarious gravestones. It's so they can put gravestones in every level. Firevine, you're really taking a while to get anything done. This is fine, actually. Yeah, Charred Guard will respawn just in time. Yeah, like, the thing about vines is that they literally just circumvent one of the biggest, like, sort of issues with drafting a deck of plants in the game, which is board space. I'm gonna shovel some of this stuff around later. Don't do that! Leave him alone! Oh yeah, this is Reflourished Primal Sunflower. It has extra health. Yeah, you just do whatever you want in this game. Yeah. Why did they give me, like, a good setup? Why would they do that? To little old me? Make me run something goofy. Come on. Alright. Where do I want to put this? You know what? You can go here. It's fine. Firevine got me like, wah. When I'm rolling my balls on the ground, that's a reference to famous tabletop game pool. Any pool heads in chat? Where is the Retro Mario? Retro Mario, you got it. Asking you shall receive. I got Retro Mario for you. Oh gosh, I have to go to this screen. Add image. For the people, and I'm an onion of the people, you get Retro Mario. I like my new downloads. That's where I put Retro Mario. The Retro Mario on your shoulder. Actually, wait. We can do better. We can do better. We do not need to put this in OBS because I have something even more amazing that I can do here. Let us look at this little program right here. Trust the vision. Trust the vision. Open up the menu again. We're not done. Can I just like throw a PNG in here as an item? It does not seem like it. I was convinced I could. But it seems like that is not the case, which means if I want Retro Mario in VTube Studio, which I would have loved to have, then I am going to have to do a little more work later, and that will have to happen another day. So for right now, Retro Mario is just going to have to be himself. And yes, there is a way. Retro Mario. Hope you enjoyed. Back to this. Easier to read chat that way. Yeah. All right, now we can go back to locking in. Retro Mario in the flesh. Casual pool enjoyer. Competitive pool enjoyer. Only real pool heads would know. Yeah, can we get some all-piercing damage? Now, what I should be trying to do is get Pyre Vines on the last row so that at least the repeaters can shoot out the ice in the condition that they just do like a random explosion of ice wind at the end of the level like they tend to do. So that should really be first priority, top ballot stuff. Even though it's kind of annoying. Gosh, you're doing all that. Oh, geez, what's going on up here? What's all this, then? I'll handle it. I am the Charred Guard. I will push zombies back a few tiles, buying you additional time to kill them. I don't really want to place this. Now, let me put this here so I can get fire peas, and then put this here to AoE pop the weasels so I don't have to deal with them. Because if you do not have AoE damage, those weasels become very scary very quickly, in fact. They have become very scary very quickly right now, actually. Managing to sneak past this is like criminal. Stop that. I'm gonna need you to help. I timed placing that wrong. This is very sad. However, 2 repeaters on a Torchwood does do a lot of work. All right, handle this, buddy. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore. There we go. Oh, good grief. What is all this? Gonna need Rotu to back off a little bit. Yeah, Sebastian, if you're a casual pool enjoyer, next level I get to pick seeds in, I will run Bowling Bulb in tribute to you. And not just as an excuse to run Bowling Bulb because it's fun. Yeah, we've got a little bit of rebuilding to do, but that's okay. Things aren't going so bad. Definitely not perfect, but not so bad. What the hell is this? Could you all calm down? Like, relax, buddy, all right? It's not that serious. Those brains ain't worth all that. Yeah, the Robobirds are fun until they do this to you, and then they make you very sad. All right, come on. Yeah, get all this out of the way. I don't like this. And we are past the point in the level where they've already done the ice wind thing multiple times, so I am very vindicated for my choices. But we should be good. No mowers necessary here. Send the guard back. He's no longer a problem. This row will handle it. Okay, that's a little scary, but you know, I think we'll be fine, actually. Yeah, Jalapeno recharges fast enough to nuke this lane anyway. Who cares? What about this one? I think this one's a little more scary, but hardly. Oop. Good grief! Said in the voice of Charlie Brown and or Jotaro Kujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, there's like a boss zombie here that's buffing all of them. That's why this is happening. I guess in the famous words of my hero, we're not done. All right, come on. Yeah, get all of this out of here. We're done. No thanks, buddy. Could you not? Thanks. I'm gonna need you to stop that. And I know that I'm cutting off a lot of my sun production here, but at least I have a few of these still, and I really need Torchwood in this lane so these guys kill this boss faster. I need you gone. Frankly, I need you gone. I would like for you to leave. These top two rows are irrelevant. I can shovel these for sun. Which is kind of corny, but... What do you mean I'm getting relocated? Gerrymandering? It is handled. We have done it. Oh, no, dude locked in. All right. Well, you know, you're not gonna get there. You are now stuck with the Sisyphean task of trying to walk forward. And also summoning a train to my location. Alrighty, that was awesome. He's like immune to fire damage. Is that what's happening here? I think they just have a lot of health, actually. Here it seems like they're not doing damage, though. Yeah, okay, I think they are immune to fire. Okay. I mean, if I do this, I'll know. Well, it died first, but we were going to science something out. Anytime now. We have done it. We have defeated the Ice Lord. Chief of Snow and Frost. A terrifying opponent who will use his ice breath. User Dave, I've got lots of good news. First of all, my engines are 75% repaired. Secondly, Elder Hailstorm and his cronies have retreated. Status of Elder Hailstorm is unknown. That's odd. I swear I've seen some zombies still approaching. I'll do a quick scan. Scanning, you appear to be correct. It's most unusual. Cornelius Kong versus Dr. Zomboss. Formidable Donkey Kong Country famous character Cornelius Kong, owner of the Cornelius Kong estate, who makes 10 times the bananas Donkey Kong does because he's just that cool. Yes, he is basically the inspiration behind Tamers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5's interpretation of Bartleby Mont Sinclair. Who, if you know, is one of the strongest characters in all of fiction. They'd still follow the orders of their leader. Stranger more, there's a brand new type of evolved zombie. Evolved? Plants vs. Zombies 3? That's a terrifying proposition. No, I will not be playing Plants vs. Zombies 3 on the channel, as previously stated, and it has been previously stated. Weasel Queen will summon permafrost weasels who are even more durable. Once her log is broken, she will yodel for even further weasel support. Now this just plainly doesn't make any sense. If I know zombies, which I do, they'd have stopped at this point. Maybe do a dance party too, but sending in new troops, that's just plain kooky. It defies all previously encountered patterns. I want analysis. In the meantime, these zombies should be fended off. We should use flame weed. He's got quite an itching for torching. What if I don't feel like it? Oh, they're forcing me to use flame weed. Well, that's like fine, I guess. Watch this though, watch this. We are gonna go crazy. It is time to bring out the champion, the people's goat, Bowling Bulb. Trust the vision with Bowling Bulb. Get jalapeno. Okay, so I need something that handles the weasels though. Bowling Bulb doesn't. Flameweed kind of does, but I need good defense. Cannot play this because we are too poor. So you can fix the whole deal with EA, so you can play Garden Warfare too. I don't really want to deal with all that. What's a good, like, weasel killer? Let me think about it for a second. Using Durian. That's kind of fun. Take a bunch of instants, take hot potato, because I'm too lazy to really build well around fire. What am I making sun with? Give me twin sunflower so it takes less space, and then like potato mine. Because I like potato mine. I'm a fan of potato mine, what can I say? Wow, 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 wow. This guy's gonna end up here. I'll just put potato mine there. And we will trust in the vision. Not like the wrestling faction where everybody gets injured. That's different. Not like Undertale, the game where no one has to die. That's different. What if I did trust the vision? Gee, I never thought about that. I really didn't know that was an option. Bowling Bulb is going a little too crazy right now. Was kind of hoping to stall for longer, but Bowling Bulb, you got this. Bowling Bulb is kind of crazy when there's a billion grid objects on the screen for it to bank off of. It's kind of terrifying when this is happening, though. We might be losing lawnmowers. This is very sad. We might be losing lawnmowers. This is very sad. It's fine, you know, maybe I wasn't ready, okay? Look, we may be embarrassed. We may be dead. Ah, Durian, help! Sonic! Damn it, now what do we do? How do I recover here? There has to be a way. There must be a way. I can't give up now. I need you in here so I can collateral as hard as I can. Oh goodness, that does not stop all this. Potato! This sucks, run it back. We can do this, we can do this. Trust the vision. Believe. Believe like Parappa the Rapper, reference to Parappa the Rapper. Game released for the PlayStation 1 very early in its lifespan. Why do I have both of these? That makes no sense. I mean, I get it, having two instances is good, but like, I could take something else that's cheaper that helps me handle Weasel, which is very important right now, evidently. What would that be? Don't think it's iceweed. I do not believe in iceweed like that. Unlike Knack 2. Video game icon Knack 2. I don't know if ice is all that nice. It's not bad. I mean, hell, it's Knack. He's kind of got a knack for these things. Am I right? Am I right, Knack heads? How about that? How about that? We'll try Fire Pea Shooter, which will actually help keep these unfrozen. It's expensive though. Roxcon, you will never play Knack, the glorious Knack. You'll never be spectacular. You'll never have a knack for these things. You'll never knack out. But Roxcon, the PlayStation 4 had no games until Knack came out. It was the killer app that sold everyone on the PS4. And let's just say, success was knacking. That'll handle it. Okay, Fire Pea's doing a good job. What can I say? I'm a bit of a Fire Pea. All right, let me place this here. Now I can start putting down Bowling Bulb. I'm probably gonna lose this Twin Sunflower. I missed the Epic Stealth Shovel, so why even live? Why even die when you'll respawn? And Durian, can you get on the board? I needed you. And you were never there for me. Hold up. This is not good. The timing was bad. The weasels decided not to mess with the bottom row, so everything is okay, actually. Roxcon! Knack wasn't on the PS5. Like all great heroes, Knack knew to retire before becoming the villain. What the heck is this? Don't do that. I love Bowling Bulb. What did you say about Minecraft? Minecraft is dumb. I guess now I just spend the rest of the... Whoa, what is that? Cut it out, please. I do not like that. It's a guy playing Toho 1 on his arcade stick. Finally, someone actually living a good life. And who says justice is dead? Gaming only dies if you let it. I do remember now why I picked Jalapeno, because it does in fact really like Bowling Bulb. Could this guy chill? Like, relax, buddy. It's fine. You don't have to do all that. Oh, shoot. I totally forgot there was this thing here. Well, go get him. That was, as they say, rough. I think I actually do need a little more bowling bulb. Because I hated watching everything about that play out. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to shovel. I wanted to shovel this. Whatever, you know, I hate you. Shut up, video games suck. What do the blue weasels do? They have a lot of health, that's what they do. They make you very disappointed in yourself. You know what? Let's do this. Watch this one. Bowling bulb lock-in. Thank you, bowling bulb. What does that do? I've never seen that plant food before. Almost like it's a plant exclusive to this mod. It's kind of ugly, but you know, I can appreciate it for what it is. Still only like a tenth of the ugliness factor present in like a modern PVZ2 international vanilla plant. So it's still charming. User Dave's and the quite unprecedented is happens quite normal. We got lots of those. Written very poorly constructed primitive language. All right, what else? You know what? I'm tired of you. Let me play some Plants for Zombies. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. All right, well, I don't know, man. What if we took regular sunflower? What if we were feeling like controversial today and we took regular sunflower? Oh goodness. They've got regular blue weasel, SpongeBob and Super Mario Brothers, SpongeBob Plankton, Sandy the Page. Well, Hocus Crocus on the team, I got you. Hocus Crocus is on the team. What else do we want on the team, though? I do want Flameweed. I think Flameweed is, in fact, good in this level. It is not just a bit. And... I could take Lava Guava. Lava Guava is nice because you can put it next to things and it heats them up. How are we feeling about Starfruit? I haven't used Starfruit in a long time. I miss Starfruit. But Starfruit's kind of anti-synergy with Flameweed. So maybe not. Hear me out. Hear me out. What about... Look at Coffee Bean. Don't you guys miss Coffee Bean? Anyway, that's not what we were looking for. I was looking for caramel popcorn. By the way, there's still levels in this world that I have not finished. So, more things to do to eventually get money. What else do we got? Maybe vanilla. Go out here a vanilla enjoyer. And I miss Infinite, so I'm gonna put Infinite on the team. Get in here! It's been so long, Oomph. What is that? Do not. gonna need you to cut it out, actually. That was not very nice. There was some jump scaring going on right there. This Plants vs. Zombies stuff is serious. Okay, I am more trained than a Vietnam War veteran. Send it back. That was terrifying. Had to play with y'all's emotions. I think I do want you gone right now. Do not wait. Hold on a second. Have some damn patience for right now. Okay, buddy? It will all be okay. Hocus Crocus Champion Hour? Did you all just see Hocus Crocus deny all of that? Oh, that was weird. Okay, Can Caramel Corn do something? Yeah, okay, thanks. We gotcha. I'll handle it. No problem. Just the guy who loves adventure. You got this, Caramel Corn. Hocus Crocus, save Hocus Crocus. You suck. Oh, good grief. Could you not do this right now? Quit being a brat about it and just work. Am I really gonna have to do this to you? Get out of here. We're done. You know, never ever, regular sunflower, never ever. I love my friends. You're off the job. It's metagame time. Give me Primal Sunflower. You're off the job. It's metagame time. Give me... I don't know. If I really want it to be metagame time, I can just take Gold Bloom and win. Like, who cares? Last time I went meta, it was crazy. Do you remember it, Lois? This guy. You better watch out for the nefarious jump scare weasel. Everywhere I go, I'm reminded of Five Nights at Freddy's. Famous game, which I still owe chat. Infamous game, which chat will taunt me about for the end of time. Oh, yes. Caramel popcorn's cute. It's alright. Oh, that was a read. I totally knew that weasel was gonna show up in that row. Nice one, Hocus Crocus. You really showed that Buckethead what's what. Probably should have put that in that top row, but you know, whatever. We'll find a way. We will not find a way. We are actually in extreme danger. Can you just do this instead? Yeah, I much prefer that option. Okay. Can you take action immediately regarding this individual? Thanks. Guys, I think Hocus Crocus is really anti-synergy right now. You're gonna stream for a bit to test stuff out and enjoy the rest PVZ. Good night, Sebastian. Good night. Good night. I should totally add like channel point stuff too. It could be very entertaining for the people who attend. What if I just had like 1 billion sun? Let's do this. Lock in. They will never pull a fast one on me ever again. They're pulling a fast one on me. No! Don't ask. Don't ask. No. I didn't close the door fast enough. Foxy had me on a silver platter. My aura, it's broken. Reference to famous animated TV show created by Rooster Teeth Animation, Ruby. This time, I will not be played for a fool again. You will not play me for a fool. Thought you were gonna say solo leveling. No, that's different. Those are hype moments in Aura. There's a scene in Ruby where one of the characters looks at the other character and says, "Do you know what Aura is?" And it's like the hardest thing I've ever heard. Just absolute fire all around. They better watch out in the writing room if they're gonna make this kind of fire. Handle that weasel. We can put this here and that's okay. That will handle the bucket head. Take the problems one at a time. Pick the optimal things for the current problem as a reference to Slay the Spire. Okay, come on, what is this? What are you doing? Can't handle a cone head? Behind a wall? Are you serious right now? Like, buddy. What are you doing? Lock in. Plus 250 sun. What are you doing? You better be better than this. Like, come on. Okay. I think we've stabilized a little bit. Except up here where nothing happens, and that's a problem. We will handle this in a... I'm impatient. Get him. I think I might replace this one too with Lava Guava. Because I need this to actually, like, do something. Ah! Fine. No more fun. Fun's not allowed, okay? We get serious here. We sweat. We take the money. We think we're gonna win Evo and get $1 million, but it'll barely cover your flight. If you're lucky, your hotel room. Lock in. No more friendship. No more fun. No more Fazbear's Pizza Fair. All right, let's do this. Let's lock in. We will win. Potato Chip might go crazy here, actually. And then like a win condition. Give me something big and expensive for once. P15 Pico Pod! That's what it's about. I sure hope this handles this. Okay. No! Why no FNAF? So if the people really want FNAF next week, I will put up a poll, and if 5 people say they want FNAF next week, I will play FNAF next week. How about that? This is my desperate bid to drive engagement, and it will work. So I'm having trouble, as they say. Cuphead, so they said. Can you become a tournament player turned streamer because they realize what paying bills is actually like? Yeah. That's what it feels like right now. It's insane. Watch this one. Watch this one. Keep this early game. This is called Aura. You wouldn't get it. Arsanya would love Impair. It just kills the weasel? Impair might be the move. Impair might go crazy. Y'all are sleeping on Impair. You all are sleeping on Simpsons Imp. Now I have a bajillion sun. As thanks to my excellent gameplay. The amazing Impair. Right, now that we've got a lot of sun stuff, we can get Soleil. Get that out of the way fast. Do not, you bastard! What do you mean that doesn't do enough? It sometimes does. Some of them die. I might be done with this guy. Fireweed has disappointed me one too many times. Absolutely miserable. We don't play like that here. In the new era. I got a strategy. This will go crazy. Just do again. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Then what? A puff apple? For fun? No, I need something that handles the weasels, which right now I don't have, actually. Like, my biggest weasel solve is impair in this deck right now, which is not enough. I need a reliable area of effect attacker. Or just better walls. I could take Primal Walnut instead. Actually, a really solid answer. Imagine if you became like a really slow imp after eating the impair. Roxanne, don't steal my thunder. Hey, hey, hey. You think you're so funny? Why don't you put on the mic? Why don't you press the go live button, huh? Think you're so funny? So we can just keep building pods, and this will do a great job at handling my issue. Hopefully. Right now it's kind of slow, but... And we'll just do that to you. We don't have to deal with this guy. It's okay. If any of these seem like they're in danger, I can impair them. Alright, this is scary. Great time for you to come to class. Okay, we're fine for right now. Place another one of these here. My idea is that I can place them in a bunch of different places, so I have one in each row and they cover all of the plants in this back set of 4 lanes. How does Impaired work with you? Not extremely well. Oh, I was not... Lock in, buddy. Lock in. Ow! Lock in, buddy. Come on. How many fruits are there? Man, I don't know. What even counts as a fruit anymore? The year's 2026. Everything is bizarre semantics where people are like, technically that's not a fruit. You don't see fruit, you eat it anymore. That's not how it works. Anyway, Impair's gonna carry us to victory. Scrupulous Impair. Alright. Release the Gold Bloom. Impair this guy. Keep placing these, but don't place them too fast. Stop it. Cut it out, buddy. We don't like you. Strolling up with the "we like Fortnite." I see you. I see you. I understand. Do not. Alright, I think this is gonna do us fine. Why did they all appear in that lane? Handle this. Alright? Jeez. What is up, man? Hold. Slow down, okay? I get it. I'm sorry. Go move. Jeez. Everything's happening so fast. It's taking an awful long time to unfreeze things, which is not a good prospect for me right now. All right. This will at least hold it off a bit. Don't really like this. I'm gonna need to impair you again. Okay, at least I have walls on all this now. I'm a little less scared. I'm still terrified. Frankly, this is not enough. This guy is about to explode and run me out of house and home. But my prospects have improved. We're doing better than we have so far. Okay. That random impair chilling on the top row saved us so hard there. Go raw fire peak fiction. Absolutely none of that. No, thank you. My APM has crawled. Okay. The micro required is insane. Absolutely not. I'm gonna need one in that last row too, because nothing ever happens. Can I just do this to not have this die? I'm not sure that was the right idea, but you know, it is the one with the most P's in it, so it does a bajillion damage. Eventually I'll replace these, because I totally forgot that in this game you can double torch woods to get the same effect as the plant food one. Very cool. Its design is very human. Can you actually get that in there? Okay. I'm gonna need you to kill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but please defend my house, please. Oh my, stop. Don't ever do that again. I see you teleporting into that middle row. I know what you are. You're a demon, you're an assassin. Sent to kill me and all of my friends. How much is Dio paying you to smoke? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Wow. What would you say your catchphrases are? Let me think. There's definitely things that I say all the time. Like, what you've learned is a lesson in life. Never judge a book by its cover. I say things. You'll find them. What are my catchphrases? What are you putting on VTuber Wiki as Memory Leak's catchphrase? Yeah, Lucas, I'm crazy like that, Dave. That's Tony Zarrett becoming Darman's catchphrase. That's not my catchphrase. I gotta get a better catchphrase. I'll never be as cool as all the pro wrestlers with catchphrases. I'll never be like LA Knight when he says yeah, because I don't have a cool catchphrase. The reason for logical action user, Dave. You're the elder guy, Penny. These zombies need our help. Boss man wants to be the leader again, but they already got a new leader. I don't think that entirely reflects the situation. Okay. That was a pain, by the way. That level was evil. Absolutely terrifying construction. Oh, I see. I see. All right, what are we doing here? That's a good question. I'm thinking it should be something that plays well into the plants that are on the board. But how do I stop them from dying? Is it like they're just gonna die? They're so submissive and killable. Say banana launcher. That's fine. I like banana launcher, but it doesn't fully handle everything because it's not really like a consistent AoE damage plant. Oh goodness. I might die soon. I'm gonna have to look at this for a second. I don't really feel like counting how much 3,000 is, so I'll just put them on the board and cry when I don't have enough. Use lava guava. How does this feel? Wait, I'm gonna need to take hot potato, which they allow me to take. Which means they're encouraging me. Use this. All these. That's a hell of a setup already. Wait. Why would I do that when I could instead do this? Allowing me to defend the banana launchers, which is what I actually care about. These are all kind of the same to me. So I guess I'll just leave it on the table in case I want to use lava guava or something. Free them! Streets are saying you hate banana launcher? That's literally wrong. Chamate, one second. Let me... Alright. That's all. No worries. We're all good. Welcome back. Anyway, the streets should not be saying I hate banana launcher because evidently I love banana launcher considering I use it all the time. I take every opportunity possible to use banana launcher. It might in fact be one of my favorites. Oh geez, I just realized that. Yeah. These guys in the back do not have any sort of heating protection at all. I'm just gonna have to do this every time they get frozen. Is this controlled by mouse? Yeah. I am playing with mouse. You can see the mouse on the screen, it's just a little small. Totally missed the bucket head there, don't ask. Panicked and played the lava guava early, shut up. Could be lazy and preemptively plant food one of these just cause like, I know it's useful. Yeah, but yeah, I am playing on PC Android emulator because I do not want to stream on a phone. That sounds like a pain in the ass. So we're not gonna do that, and instead we're just gonna play it here like a normal person. So I am playing with a mouse, which means my APM is slow. By all means, this does slow down my actions. I just think that's perfectly fine. Well, it does not seem like we're going to have cattail for much longer. Unless... I don't think this stops it from releasing weasels. It does! How did I even remember that that was an interaction? Thank you, Stunyon. Legendary Stunyon use. I did not save Homing Thistle. At some point it died, and I don't remember when. And that's okay. Because your actions and your bravery will be remembered. Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like frazzled tiny shells. Get in there, come on, I need you to kill everything. There we go, big banana launcher. Banana launcher's like absurdly good, by the way. Like I am meta cheesing this level by picking banana launcher. I am absolutely picking a top tier with banana launcher here. Gonna need to renew this wall soon. Yeah, can you do that? Cause like all my stuff just got frozen and I totally unfroze the wrong one, but shush. Hold your tongue. If I win this sleigh run, I'll cancel. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you cancel me in your time of most joy? That makes no sense to me. Like, frankly, you should believe in me, and you should be nice, you should be kind. Oh, when they're eating it, this does damage them. It has the range to do so. That's wonderful. We're fine. Nothing bad ever happens. Oh, unceasing top? There's a very small chance that that's really helpful. Most of the time it doesn't really do anything, but... Ouch, okay, well, you know, I hate you too. Something just teleported into the lawnmower. I can't speak for what makes this game tick, okay? It's a tomato! Thanks! Speaking of semantics about whether something's a fruit or not, good grief. I can find zombies under new leadership. Half of them refuse to respect me anymore because of some wannabe weird man is mammoth. Boss man, these zombies have moved on. Okay, well, you know, yeah, that's sad. Real sorry for you, Dr. Zomboss. It's time. Oh, this is like a no stipulations, just choose your seeds level. I'll take that. I can embrace that. You know what? I'll even complete what you've already started. Give me vanilla. You know what's crazy? By the way, talking about controlling with the mouse is that Plants vs. Zombies 2 has scroll bar support. I don't know why that's necessary, but I'm very happy it does. Just flicking through this menu would be really annoying. What are we taking now? Still Weasel Horde. Weasel Hoarder is such a pain for deck building because you have to be able to counter this one specific thing that's in every level one after the other. Like, I don't know, man. Just like the simplest answer, Lord, just give me Fire Pea Shooter and like be done with it. Roxcon, what do you mean I'm never kind to you? I'm literally the nicest guy on the planet. That sounds like actually self-deprecating when I think about it. Unfortunate. Sucks to suck. Cringe. Ghost me never answers me, only cares about my connections. Roxcon? Shut up. That's it, just shut up. I don't need to answer to you anymore. I don't think there are just like random like weasel appearances in this level. It didn't seem like it from the preview. So I'm going to hope that that is the case and that I'm not dead immediately. Goodness. My lawn space is being used terribly. I'm gonna place this here. Get fire pea shootered. Oh, gee. Really had to hit here and really had to run in here and snipe my twin sunflower, huh? What do I gotta do to make this guy kill you? Evidently quite a bit, because it takes 1 billion years to wake up. It'll kill something that I need dead, though, so it's fine. Anyway, thanks to that stun, I have, like, no sun economy, and I'm going to die. Maybe I should not take terrible early game. I have been pwned. What am I gonna do about this? I mean, I can, like, lava guava it, I guess. I'll probably kill the second one, too. That's not a bad idea, if I do say so myself. Oh, electric blueberry, you have died. This will make it very difficult for me in the future. As made evident by the fact that I totally did not take, like... I mean, I took electric blueberry, which is not a fire attacker, so I guess I can just try to rely on that to handle everything. Can intensive carrot do literally anything I needed it to do? Literally the only thing I wanted it to do was bring back blueberry. And that did not happen. So, you know, maybe... I think intensive carrot sucks. When this time, Memory League VT, have you perished? Have you fallen in battle? Have you become the item of disappointment within your parents? Well, you know, this kind of sucks. I'm not restarting for that mower. Shut up. I don't care enough to do that. We'll stabilize eventually. Yes, I did in fact play this one bad. Guys, I think we're done. I think we might be screwed, as they say. Actually, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Trust me, we're fine. We're fine. Lava Guava, come out, please. I need you to kill this thing before it explodes. Can you do it? Bro is not coming to class. Call it Roman Reigns on Monday Night Raw the way it's not coming to work. I've never played Battle Cats before. I don't know about that. I didn't take vanilla. What is an alternative? This strategy is funny, but I don't think it's very good for this level. I don't even think... I think this is definitely a primal sunflower angle, but every level is a primary sunflower angle because it's primal sunflower. We took cattail. That's a good plant. Yeah. Cauliflower. I don't have like a main fire plant attacker. I mean, I can always... What plant I don't use very often? Give me pepper pult. Get in here, pepper pult. Darn pepper. That devious pepper. Vanilla's cute. I like vanilla. Probably gonna be replacing them in this level at some point. For now, they can stay. But I want to get down Daisy Chan. I'm gonna be using that as a staller instead. You know, it's nice to have a sun payoff. Could you do that? All right. This is going better. Everything's a little top tier. Love your top tier singing ABCs. But nobody puts something in C tier and says it's top tier. That's like literally like what? Nobody does that. Who are you? I might put cattails up front a little bit. Just to supplement the damage a little. We can hit a little harder, you know? Oh my gosh, I have no board space to put anything on. Like, handle this. Shadow Shroom, I need your poisonous abilities to stop them. If I did that, it doesn't seem like a bad idea. I might start putting cattails on the bottom and top row. I mean, luckily Daisy Chain is accomplishing something. So at least the strategy has that going for it. This is a little scary. I think Daisy Chain's doing a pretty good job. Okay. We're good. There was nothing to worry about to begin with. Except this. What is this? Oh, it's this guy. That's what it is. Good thing Reflourished Primal Sunflower is like this, because damn. I really do need my sun producers to also function as walls here, or I am screwed. I would be flipping burgers right now. Like there are redesigned plants in this and garden list. They're not entirely vanilla. And I don't just mean like light rebalances. Some of them are pretty heavily changed. Because some of the plants just kind of lack a purpose in general other than being other plant but stronger, other plant but shitty. And their solution to that is to just change it, because that's the only solution. Although there are actually a couple plants in this that like look different from like vanilla versions. Especially when those vanilla plants were like really ugly. Honk! Yeah, keep sending trains after me. It's okay. Oh, Pepperpult's surviving that giant bucket head. Plop, 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 plop. Those are some weasels! I think this is fine. I didn't take a big insta. This should do the trick. I don't have a lot of space on the board anymore, because I picked a bunch of plants that are not good at clearing gravestones, but that's fine. What happened? Oh, all of them got bumped around because they spawned a bunch of gravestones in the middle. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just do this. Get him, Pepperpult. That wasn't so bad, you see? Look at how good Shadow Shroom is, by the way. Shadow Shroom is, like, actually crazy. I mean, a lot of this level was thanks to, you know, Daisy Chain, but Daigo is so cool. He gets it. He gets why I used to like watching fighting games so much, and why I like playing it, you know? So far, just peak fiction. Peak real life, actually. It's not fiction. Daigo's real. Daigo exists. That guy from the funny Evo Perry video exists. That's a real person. You could, like, meet him. Shadow sure made it all possible. Really, like... this could potentially be very annoying. Yikes. Gotten like no gems, which is like what I need to play the new stuff. But I guess I haven't finished the old stuff, so who am I to really sit here and be like, oh, they don't give me gems? You know what? I'll match your freak game. I'll play Sapfling. Sure, I'll play Sapfling. You can count on me. I can play Jack-o'-lantern. I love Jack-o'-lantern. This is my guy. I've not clicked Jack-o'-lantern today. Is one of my favorite plans in the game. Hey, Gumnut. Hypno Shroom, maybe? No, not Hypno Shroom. I am the angry pumpkin. Here, puppy, grab a bite. And then what? And I don't know. Give me lava guava. Don't give me lava guava, give me time warp. I need time warp for this level. And is there something I can replace with a fire attacker if I can do well enough farming? Which I'm not sure I can with this setup. What did I just remove? I removed Gumnut, which I might keep removed in favor of something that helps make early game easier. What if we want to give the Impair another run? Run it back, Impair. Let me just get a bunch of this right now. Imp me up. Get all this imp. What do you mean the fart missed the other imp? I hate you. Ooh, you stink! He's stinky! He's stinky! Mario voice, hey stinky! Retro Mario on my shoulder. The Retro Mario on my shoulder telling me, hey stinky! Truly a terrifying temptation. He attempts to lead me astray. The architect and the builder. They arrive calmly from their escalators with a sense of purpose. What do you think about imps without the pair? I think they're fun. I like that they're little freaks. I don't need to fart these guys out with the Impair right now, because I have plants that do a lot of piercing damage. Frankly, they'll handle the bucketheads just fine, but I'm gonna need you to turn into an imp. Because this whole thing isn't gonna work for me. Doesn't work for me, brother. Maybe I should actually be doing that, just putting Fire P on the bottom rows so that the zombies in the bottom rows just get killed from farther away. Because the point is that I'm supposed to try to have them in this row before I kill them. But these zombies won't get there with the sweet potato, so There's no real need to hold back on them on the top and bottom. As opposed to here, which I'm gonna be reviving the sweet potato with intensive carrot. Oh, that's scary. Don't eat him. Leave him alone. Me if I was in Nagatoro. Leave that man alone. Me if I was in Persona 5 and saw the Phantom Thieves bullying Luigi? Luigi, Persona 5? Luigi? Okay, I'm gonna need you to kind of get a move on with this whole objective thing. Maybe start impairing some of these guys and put another one of these down, because, the buff is actually scary. Who'd have thought? Maybe I'll send you all back. Sweet Pea has a lot, I mean, Sweet Potato has a lot more health than I remember it having. Wow. And after I get all these stupid little buff things to happen, I can just kill things. We are almost there. All right, come on. Squash, I'm gonna need your help here. It's fine. I'll handle it. I am the angry pumpkin. Yippee! All right, come on. All right, get back, get back. We're done goofing around. No more bits, no more jokes, come on. That sweet potato doesn't get an armored look with his plant food. It would be funny if they had like a little like grandma sweater or something on it. Good grief, man. Look at all the guards! Like, okay, man. Do your thing. It's fine. I can stall this for a little longer. Well, you know, I could also just do that. That's fine, too. Just mower scum the rest of the level. It's not cool. It's not a cool way to win, but it does eventually win the level. Especially if I put them back at the beginning without the buff and then just let Jack-o'-lantern kill things. Because it is, in fact, very good at that. Up. Alright, Jack-o'-lantern, run it back. Would you stop being annoying? This guy's pissing me off. Her asshole. It's no problem. First try for a guy like me. He also attacks by farting. Okay, you can end the level anytime now. Stop holding on the screen with me having lost 2 lawnmowers. It's a little embarrassing. I don't exactly like that, but I have to cope with it because it's me and I'm me, and there's no one I'd rather be than me. Claim all rewards? Wow, that's a lot of coins. That doesn't give me what I want. What do I get, like 1,000,000 gems? 3 more levels for Dr. Zomboss, so I get a bajillion gems for beating Dr. Zomboss. No, I get 10 for beating 2 Dark Ages levels. Amazing. And the events aren't even for gems either. So yeah, you don't get to win. You never win. Cool, you've done it. You've unlocked the Endless Zone. There's too much stuff in this game for me to want to play Endless Zone. Like, I'm not doing that. I appreciate that it's there. When I was really little, I really appreciated there being an Endless Zone, and I don't care anymore. There's like a long load time for the costumes page. Oh yeah, you can buy costumes and stuff with coins. Plant food bonus and shovel bonus. The plants? Don't the plants cost gems? I don't have gems. Spent them all on unlocking levels. Unless there's some other way I'm supposed to unlock them. There's no way, right? Oh, there's all these levels that actually give you gems, but like... If I go here, because this is where all the extra cool stuff is. And I go here, which is where I unlocked all this stuff. Hypothermic causes assault airspace. This is Lunar Rainbow Market, which I'm not allowed in. You have to obtain the border card, and I don't remember how to do that. Same with Fairy Tale Forest. You have to obtain purchase the book from the shop. And where is that? Like, cool that, like, you have, like, offers for costumes or whatever. But where are the things that, like, unlock levels? That's what I'm really here for. Who the hell are these guys? These are just, like, costumes. A bajillion costumes. If you want costumes, you can have them. Penny's challenge to get a bajillion coins. So awesome. I genuinely don't remember where to actually buy the stuff. Like the upgrades. Oh, remember Vasebreaker? I remember Vasebreaker. Whatever, man. No more looking at the menus. We're getting bored here. Might as well finish the last 3 levels of that if I'm gonna do that. And that's what we do this stream. It's like, yeah, if I wanted to play the rest of Caligula's Carnival, maybe I should have done that, but Now we're in too deep. And I'm trying to keep all the blood in my head. Wow. Look at all these plants. I'm gonna unlock the really expensive ones. Hey, Pop Mechanic, you're allowed into. Here's the primal pea shooter you asked for. May I unfreeze these guys again? Who has to have anything protecting me whatsoever? Bong Choi, protect him! Let him go! Free the Maypop Mechanic! It will do bouncing damage between the zombies. This is very cool. I will not let you get rid of all this, okay? Buddy. I'm okay with this being closer to my stuff, though. That's cool, actually. I'm happy with that. That can stay. But no, not a moment closer. I'll not be pushing my stuff away. That'd be very sad. Ah! They're in danger! All the guys are getting buffed. Kill all of a throw at a time. There's part of me that thinks maybe I should set up hotkeys so my APM can go up. But it's also like, it's kind of like cheap. I could do it though. A gem has appeared. Could you, like, please handle this? I hate looking at all this. All the plants that are gonna die and I have to revive. Keep reviving them. It's fine. No! That's sad we're never getting that guy back ever again. You're back. I'm back. I slipped out and back in. Now that I'm back, you can't escape me. Alright. Look, this level's stressful, okay? I have to click a lot of things on the screen. Free him. I have to cool down, Max. I'm freezing this guy. I need him to slow you down. Having Snapdragon out will help a lot. Now, are you the old guard challenge my new player to a match only to boost their ego, but you're ready to give it your all? Not yet, but one day I will be, and I'll be the coolest guy in the world. Making the yodel noises like that one song from Tekken where it's in the level where they have the sheep walking around. Awesome stages from awesome video games. Yeah, I've not earned the right to be as cool as Daigo. Maybe one day when I'm like the most like legendary VTuber in the game, you know, it'll totally happen. Remember that you guys are early adopters on the most important person to ever exist. Everyone else, late majority laggard. You guys, early adopters, innovators in the scene. When I make it, I'll remember you. The new player needs to boost their win-loss ratio. You know, Meta RD does not need to boost his win-loss ratio. Literally wins all the time, and he's been winning all the time for like 10 years. Like, bro isn't even that young. It's just that, like, Daigo's old. Like dude's like 40 years old. He's genuinely like LeBron age. Alright, I think we're good. I think we've won. That wasn't so bad. Before the giant super gargantua with 10,000 speed shows up. No, Meta RD has basically been playing since like most of Street Fighter V. But again, Daigo's like older. Like he's like, you know, like older. Like they've been there since the beginning. Street Fighter 2 came out in the late 80s. Like, it was a different time. And Daigo was there. Daigo's a repository of like ancient knowledge and like drive. Dude's awesome. Fight back at Big Brain Zombie. We fight with you. Big Brain Zombie. Must be prepared. He's determined to reclaim his title. Gonna fight the zombies. Survive the zombie attack with the given. No, it's Meta RD. Like the RD is like capitalized. Just unravel all of these as fast as I can. What the hell? Sure, you know what? Let's let this split P get value before it dies, because it will eventually die. You're really starving for good attackers in a level like this, so... Alright. We're not doing too bad, I don't think. Gotta start placing other stuff on the board, though. Like this. Because these split Ps are not going to be getting it done. I know for a fact that they're not, and they're not supposed to. Oh, mistimed that. If it catches the dodo flying, it kills it instantly, so... This is a funny strategy, because a lot of it is supposed to be built around reviving split Ps at the back of the lane after zombies pass it. There you go, bye. Get out of here. Foxconn, what makes you so underdogish against my might? That might have been really stupid, actually. I'm losing a lot of sun on this because it's not melting the things fast enough. Guess I could use the hot potato to save them. It's definitely a viable alternative. This thing recharges way faster than I give it credit for. Oh, that's scary. Save me, Walnut. Thank you, Walnut. I always knew I could count on you. Whew. I revive that to circumvent and recharge that it would cost to play it. Hey, you, I need you gone. I don't have instants. I really don't want to deal with those guys. I get my sunflowers back. Stop Chief Icewind from buffing by putting him in a different lane. Blow you back so that you don't get too much out of the weasels. Never really considered Bloomerang as like a mid-game weasel counter. That might be fun. Yeah, please don't die. Oh my god. This thing! This is going terribly! Didn't get enough of the thing. Run it back! Run it back! I lost everything! Ugh! Come on! Save them like FNAF. Give gifts, give life. Give gifts, give birth. Let me place these there. We're gonna handle this very differently this time around. I really need to be able to rely on fireweed if I want to be able to actually survive. This whole thing with the split P over and over again isn't going to work later in the level, as evidenced by it not working later in the level. Zombies! Hi, Ashen. Great to have ya. We are going through the trials and tribulations as we do. You know what you know what it's about here. It's all about struggle. It was never easy being an onion, especially not in the Great War. Pack World War II. I don't know how many of you have ever had a ghostly adventure. Call me Pac-Man the way I'm having a ghostly adventure. I'm gonna have to ask Split P to do something here, though. I know it's a lot to ask of Split P. It's Split P, but please. I'm choosing to believe in you, which is not oft advised. Why are you, like, not taking damage? Could you... Do I really have to put another... Hold up, hold up. I see the problem. That is not the issue. That is the issue. The issue is your tissue. You're not... I'm gonna need you to slow down. And now we can do this so that when they actually step on the thing, they... take damage from fireweed. I really do need fireweed to do AoE here, or else I'm lost. Good. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, we're losing more. That's what we're doing. Okay. Great talk. Yeah, we love losing lawnmowers. It's our favorite time of day. Alright. Next order of business. I mean, I guess we can save for a second and then put some of these here. Feeling about fireweeds. Maybe put fireweeds on some of the things in the back row just in case. You know, like this thing. So our main attacker is one singular... And you know... Lord help us, one singular bloomerang, not exactly the epitome of power, but you're not actually, I need you gone. Not exactly ideal there, but it'll have to do. Yeah, please do not die, Walnut. Really cannot afford that right now. All right, now that's all fine. Alright, you have to constantly keep vigilant because of this. I was about to get tickled. I'm still about to get tickled. Let's not kid ourselves here. A tickle monster's still on the table. How the hell? Okay, I guess Fire Vine doesn't actually stop this guy from getting frozen. Real good work, you know? We love you for that. This load-bearing walnut here. Haha, load. Ah! I'll admit it, I'm terrified. What the hell was that? Stop it! And that bottom row now is really scary. I am going to have to use this to clear this up and then cry because it's not the most reliable thing in the world. I cannot have this gravestone over here. I need this space. Especially if you're gonna put this guy here. Hey, get back here. We're not done. Finally time we're plant fooding the walnut. It was gonna happen eventually. Alright, you're gone. Now I can just start throwing these things. We're done, okay. That's the end of the final wave. We're good, we've made it. We have survived. That's terrifying. Nothing in this game is much scarier than levels where you don't get to pick the plants. Fight Dr. Zomboss. Super Mario in Plants vs. Zombies. SpongeBob in Super Mario Brothers. Come on, bring me back there. One more level for Dr. Zomboss, and then I can chill and chat for a bit, and then we can keep playing and planning and plotting. Really expect another Hairstorm to be able to defeat me in that pathetic excuse. Really, I'm the real leader. He couldn't even keep himself from getting frozen. This has to stop. You have to leave the tribe alone. All you do is fight with us. Don't even want to eat your brains anymore. Preposterous. That's an insult to all zombie kind. Replace the ruler zombies there, my way or not. Bro is so possessive. Alright. They got sticky bomb rice? Roxcon, I'm too poor to play Fairy Tale Forest. I'm sorry. Get in here, buddy. Welcome to the team. Yeah, put down guys for me. We're gonna need your help here. Really glad we have Inferno. Extremely helpful thing here. And we can put it here and it'll melt his epic ice blocks defending him. So finally our epic zombie army can win the day. Look at all the space we've made up. Those those hypno zombies do so much damage. Like, I literally do not need to actually do any of the damage myself. Like, don't worry, team, you got this. No problem. What are you gonna do? You think you got my guy? Oh, my guy's fine. That's my guy. Looking at the funny ice chief zombie, like, leave him alone. Leave that man alone. You don't have to nuke my lanes like that. I mean, thankfully we've got a guy covering for my lanes getting nuked, but, you know. Still prefer you not do that. Alright. But yeah, it seems like this is kind of a foregone conclusion, right? Until that end wave where he spawns a bajillion supercharged, hyper-powerful Gargs. I'm pressing the fast forward button, absolute sacrilege to my own playstyle, but the conveyor belt in this level is pretty slow, so I don't really feel like it's that big a deal. It's a little bit of a big deal, evidently. All right, no more. No more. I've been humbled. It's okay. I do like the funny Ice Chief zombie. That's my guy. What? Hey, Bon, go get him. Reference to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. They literally like eat through the ice cubes on my plants for me, and they're so good. They're so kind. Melt the ice so that it can give me another hot potato that'll just sit in my plant column. Wow, this is a long level. Good grief. Just keep rebuilding the rows, you'll be fine. There's really nothing I can do about the rows getting nuked, so who cares? So just accept it, you know? It's fine. Alright. Now I can place that there. Putting a little missile on the space I wanted to put Sticky Bomb Rice, and you know, that happens sometimes. Sometimes Dr. Zomboss has a read on you. Ah! Go get him, funny Ice Chief zombie! Holy long level. I'm not really a big fan of these boss fights in general, so like... I certainly do just have to keep clicking things on the screen, but there's not really a complicated strategy to it. Can you give me plant food so this can happen faster? I would like to contribute now. Funny Ice Chief zombie's taking too long. I don't have space. It's fine. Now I put all the things in the 2 rows with the guards in them, okay? The game has changed. Truly an evolution among the strategy gameplay Plants vs. Zombies was known for. Oh, he got big because he got buffed. Yes, they're buffing the zombies now. Watching that second lane too, because it doesn't have much in it. No, Epic Ice General Zombie. Oh, hey, we have a plant food. We'll get to use that eventually. Get him. I just wanted to do a lot of damage, and it did a lot of damage. Pretty impressive work all around by that. That was a great idea. My zombie army, my psionic warriors, seal this boo-boo bear within the earth. That is such a specific reference, because it's a reference to like something someone made up on like... It was like a kind of like YouTube Tumblr crossover of someone making up this idea that Joe Biden buries dogs. That was like awesome. Well, that was one of my favorite things that happened on the internet. Roxanne, we truly do wish we had a handheld version of Spider-Man. That would be wonderful. Get him! We're almost done! Will that do it? It didn't do it. Because I didn't put it on the one with Pyrevine. It was an inefficient use of plant food. Kill! Firevine definitely does a lot here, but like, it doesn't stop your rose from getting nuked, but it doesn't really matter because literally the entire time you just look at the conveyor belt and click the rows that get nuked. I love it. Having zombie allies is a breath of fresh air. Oh yeah, the Inferno definitely does a lot here. What do I actually get for that? Wow, coins! Yippee! I have so many coins! Wow. Where do I actually like unlock the stuff still? Like, I still don't know. It's cool that you have all these costumes, but I don't really care. So yeah. That's Plants vs. Zombies. We're gonna chill for a little bit and then run off. But first, we go back to the epic shoe scene. So you can see all my epic CRT filter aura retro goons. Don't want to chill with me? Then what have you been doing for the past, like, 2 hours? Have you been lying to yourself, Roxcon? I don't think we should lie to ourselves, and we certainly shouldn't lie to other people. I hope we had fun. Tuesday is going to be once again Fire Emblem. Like we do, that's what we do on Tuesday. Thursday, I'll have to update, ask Shrimp if she'll be available. She probably will be. I know she was not this week. Wishing her the best. Then maybe on the weekend I'll do like karaoke or something. It's been a while. And I know the gang likes that. So, yeah. That's basically it, right? Do I have other housekeeping to attend to? Not really. Yeah, that was Plants vs. Zombies. Just starting from like a random place, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching me click on the screen like a baby in a little stim, in like a little stim app, or you like click bubbles or something. I can barely cater to your audience, Roxcon. I don't know everything you know. I haven't lived the same life as you. I haven't experienced the same things, and you should be proud of your individuality and the fact that you and I are not the same. Because it's hard being me. Right? It's so hard being me. That's just being silly, though. Anyway, you all are great. I'm not playing Heavy Rain. That's not happening. That's not happening. I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye. Good night. Ja Mata.